Hello Pisces, how's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly, and let's get into this reading and see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing all right. Everything is going well and stuff. And I'm glad you're here. So what's going on today? Wong Yu. Ooh, well that sucks. Pisces, Wong Yu in reverse, it's, you know, this could be some sort of internal funk. You know what I mean? Yeah, when it's in reverse, it's something that's not really happy, something unhappy. You could be frustrated. The thing about Wong Yu here is that it's usually very temporary, but this could be some sort of, you know, some sort of a misalignment or maybe some sort of frustration. What are you frustrated about here, Pisces? Ehwaz in reverse. So Ehwaz is the horse, okay? So this represents forward movement. When it's in reverse, it refuses to move. This is like some sort of progress that's stalled, okay? Yeah, So you could be frustrated about something like that, about moving forward in something. Ingwaz, huh? Well, this is good news. You know, Ingwaz can brighten up, you know, a real depressing pull. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you have a bunch of really, you know, runes like this that are in reverse, this brightens everything up. Okay. The thing about Ingwaz though is that it is a seed. So, like, you know, it's a seed. Something is growing, but it's still in the dark. And until you get clarity, till you can see, you know, you can't move. But like I said, Wong Yu is usually always very temporary. So what else? Fehu in reverse. So now Fehu in reverse, it's here in the advice. It's not saying, you know, something serious or anything, but you know what it is saying is to make sure that you're very conservative with your money. Okay, make very sure, and your energy. If you're, you know, be conservative with your energy as well. You know, yesterday's reading was talking about protecting our energy, and this is really saying the same thing in a different way. Protect your energy, take care of your health, and be you know, if it's not money, you know, because not everybody is you know, depleted financially, but if it's money, if it's not money, then it's definitely your energy or your time. you know, or your health. So make sure you're taking care of that. What else? Thoracisus, huh? Thoracisus is in the upright, so you know it's a protective rune. You know, it's here to protect. That's a thorn, so you know it kind of like reminds me. Well, I don't know. I can't really describe a card with that. I was trying to think of a tarot card that would go good with that. You know, the Queen of Swords is a pretty mighty card, but I can't really compare that with Thoracisus. But Thoracisus is a very, very sharp thorn, and it's a protective force. And so Pisces also here, you know, you could be frustrated or something. And this could be, you know, maybe lashing out, you know, not really intentionally, but just out of protectiveness, you know, to protect yourself. So yeah, this frustration or whatever it is usually very temporary. So you know, just trust. Now, Ehwaz here in reverse, it's talking about, you know, trust and partnerships as well, but it's in reverse. So trust yourself, Pisces. Trust that this seed is going to, you know, bloom. Yeah. Yeah, there might be like a bump in the road or something that really, you know, frustrates you. Because things may not be moving as smoothly as, you know, as planned in some way, shape, or form. Digaz. Huh. Well, Digaz is usually a very, very good rune, so I don't know what to say yet about this other person. But whoever this other person is, they've definitely gone through some sort of transformation. What else? Arcana. Wow. Yeah, this could be a family member, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. But Barcana is talking about nurturing, and it's female energy. It doesn't have to be a female, though. You know what I mean? It could be any sex, because you know this is just somebody who has changed in some way, shape, or form. I suspect it's somebody that you know, because you know, Barcana here is in the upright. It could be, you know, a really close friend or family or someone like that. What else? Yeah, something has definitely shifted with this person, with Digaz there. What else? Righto. Okay. So righto is two things. For number one, you know, this person could be moving towards you. Yeah, this person could be traveling towards you, Pisces. I don't know who. This also, it means more than one thing, actually. It means a few things. You know, righto represents reunion, too. It could be a reunion. But this person is definitely moving forward, whoever this person is. And I feel, you know, since it's in your energy, I'm, you know, assuming that maybe they could be moving towards you. What else? The blank rune. The blank rune talks about fate. Okay? So there's some sort of fate here, and there's something unknown as well. There's definitely something that we're not seeing. There's something here that we're not seeing. Since it's on this side, it could be this other person. We might not see this other person coming towards us. But there's something here that is unseen. And it also has to do with fate. And since it's touching Wang Yu, you know, I was talking about Wang Yu being a very temporary rune, especially when it's in reverse. So, and I see Ingwaz here, so let's get some cards and kind of clarify it a little bit more. You know, the runes are basically saying right now, it's saying that, you know, Ingwaz right now needs to remain in the dark. Yeah. You know how seeds are. They got to stay in the dark for a while before they can grow. And you got the Knight of Cups. Huh. I like the Knight of Cups. Look at this, Pisces. I never noticed this until just right now. See Wang Yu here? Wang Yu's in the upright. And there's a gable behind there, you know? Equal give and take, an exchange or something. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So the Knight of Cups, you know, is also emotional. You know, it's like some sort of an emotional thing, you know? Let's get another card. Because, you know, cups are water, and, you know, water is emotion. So let's see what's going on here. Ah, okay. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is like some sort of absolute truth. All right. This is the way. This is your way out, Pisces. This is going to get you out of the rut here. Okay. This is how it's going to get you out. You need, for number one, you need. You're going to get some sort of absolute truth. Okay. See that sword? Yeah, it's going to cut away something here that was something here that's not known. You're going to find it out, and you're going to be able to cut. This is like your breakthrough in a way. It's cutting something out. I don't know. Let's get another card. The five of cups. Yeah. Another emotional card, right? Water. You know, I'm kind of like matching up this five of cups here with Wang Yu. You know, feeling left out in the cold, left with this hardship, having to really conserve with this money. And it looks painful too. It looks like a kind of painful type of thing. What else? And the Eight of Cups. Well, you know, now the Eight of Cups is about moving away. All right? It's definitely about moving away. So, are you moving away from this heartache and this feeling left in the cold? It looks like you are. It looks like you're moving from, you're walking away from this lacking this feeling left out in the cold, you're walking away from that. And you're going towards a wish fulfillment here. Yeah. So just basically, this is just saying to basically focus on only your garden. You see this Ingwaz, it's a seed, right? Just focus on that. Focus on your garden. Don't worry about don't worry about trying to fix something here that isn't gonna, that's broken. Yeah. Cut all that crap out that doesn't work. Cut it out. Yeah. And you're coming towards some sort of a wish fulfillment, I think. Let's get a couple more cards. Wow, look at this, Pisces, the sun. Dang. Yeah, and this is, the sun illuminates too, see? The sun illuminates something here that you don't see with this blank rune. And it's also the happiest card in the deck. So, I mean, yeah, this is definitely walking away from this, with this Knight of Cups, and this sword. It's cutting through all the BS. It's cutting all the stuff that isn't working out. It's walking away from feeling left out in the cold and moving towards your wish fulfillment. And it's talking about you mainly, tending to your own garden, okay? Let's get one more card. Oh, the Six of Cups. Yeah, so this could definitely be some sort of, this definitely could be some sort of a reunion. For some of us. This could also be talking about, nostalgia. You know what I mean. It could be like, it could be also like, returning to your roots of some sort. It could be something like that too. Yeah. Could be something like that. At the bottom of the deck, I got the Six of Wands. So, I mean, that is, victory and success. So your way towards victory and success, Pisces, is to right now just accept that things aren't moving right now. Just trust the process. This is eventually going to flip over, and this, whatever you don't know here, is going to come to light with the sun. And it's going to lead you to some sort of conclusion to be able to cut something away. And you're going to be able to walk away from a feeling of hardship and feeling left out in the cold, and be able to walk towards your wish fulfillment here. Yeah. So I really like this. It looks really good. I want to pull maybe a couple of these cards too. It's a time for healing, Pisces. A time for healing. Ballistic moon. And look at this. See, look at Fehu here in reverse. This is talking about, taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself. Healing. And the end of a tough cycle is approaching, Pisces. Full moon in Capricorn. All right? The end of this tough cycle is approaching here, Pisces. After you get the clarity. You're going to get the clarity here soon. I see the sun, so yeah. All right, Pisces? All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? All right, you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.